everyone, welcome to this first session of Quorit, which we're doing online. We're starting with a training session, and we will, over a period of time, be doing a lot of webinars on specific topics in which we will be introducing doctors. We'll have sessions with doctors, taking the feedback, talking about various things in advanced wound care. And this is an ongoing process that we believe is extremely required for us to reach various places and also to get feedback, because each one of you needs to, because you're working in different aspects and different geographies, you need to be able to see what is happening in other areas. So how the products are working, what are the doctors doing, what are the doctors saying, how are the doctors using these products or wanting to use these products. So these things will come out over a period of time, and we will also be putting in a lot of videos. Some of it we will be putting out there in the public domain, not everything. So specific things are very important for us. For example, this training session, which is proprietary only for people who are associated with us. There will be product specific information which we will put on the public domain. Some of it what this will also do is this will allow us to create information about the brand. So there will be some buzz about the brand that will come in, which will help all of us to then promote and market our brand well. So again, going back to Quorit, now since this is the first session where we are all together, what I will do, and I hope everyone's comfortable with English, because we will have to do English because some of our members here, our friends here, will not be able to understand Hindi or any Indian language. So we will have to do English in that way. And if our friends in Uganda, if you think any of us is speaking very fast, do let us know, because there will be a accent issue also. So do let us know, and we will slow down, both Devashish and me. So going back to Quorit, we've talked about this off and on at times about how what Quorit is and how we're going ahead and approaching this whole this whole process of taking Quorit to market. Let me just reiterate that Quorit as such, we have wonderful products. Okay, and we've all seen the kind of products that we have. We've seen the kind of impact the products are having, and every doctor, and I can tell you with very high certainty that every doctor who has used this product only has good things to say about this product. I mean, I have not seen even one doctor who has come back and told me that Quorit doesn't work, or Quorit is not as effective as some of the products that he was using earlier. Everyone has told us that it is extremely effective. It is extremely effective in really, really difficult to treat wounds that have been left untreated or could not be treated by whatever processes and products they had earlier for months. And we have seen extremely good results. Okay, so in that sense, it is very, very encouraging for us from a product perspective. But we believe that Quorit cannot just be a product. Okay, Quorit cannot just be a product, and Quorit just cannot be promoted in a way that normal products are promoted. Okay, what we believe is Quorit encompasses products, tools, and approaches. Okay, so when I say products, it's very easy to understand. We have Fiber, Gel, Foam, Skin D. We have all those products, right? And we also have secondary dressings. Including the Fix, which is non-woven and transparent dressings. We have normal dressings, and if we need to go down to a level, and if any one of you require, we also have the basic traditional dressings like gumji rolls, combined dressings, gauze dressings, gauze swabs, roller bandages, chlorhexidine dressings, transparent dressings. We have that in our portfolio. Some of it might be in our brand. Some of it we work with partners to bring it to place. So in that sense, we have a complete portfolio. So for Quorit, it is important for us to be a complete wound management company. Right. So from the most basic to the most advanced. So we are building towards that, and we've also built things, very, very interesting things, I would say, things that other companies would probably not have. For example, we have brought in non-adherent dressings, right? Which include today, which include the burn mesh and the cure mesh, which is a wound mesh. We are in the way of developing a slightly different version of that, which will come in very soon, which is a non-adherent dressing, which today I think only 3M has, and I don't think 3M even promotes it in Africa or India too much. We also have Curo kit, which is, a home dressing kit, and a lot of doctors also use it as a hospital dressing kit for their wound dressing rooms. So it is a complete package which comes in an extremely easy to weigh and with an instruction set, so how to keep it sterile in a sterile packing, so that even a novice person who has never used a dressing kit in the past and doesn't know about sterility at home can go and manage dressings in a prescribed and a sterile environment. Okay, so we are coming up with products like this. We have a measurement kit, which is Curo Guide, along with an assessment sheet, which is used to do the measurement, so helping in the assessment process. So going back to these are the products that we have, and some innovative, and we are coming up with Curo Clean, and it is, we are thinking of when to launch it. We did a first phase, got good response. We're thinking how to launch it. Curo Clean basically is a debridement pad. Now, a debridement pad basically to ensure that a doctor is able to do debridement in a fast, safe, and proper manner, in that sense, to use loose words. So that is something that we launched in the first phase. We said now we want to get down to the second phase of it, and we want to bring out an enhanced version of it based on the feedback of the doctors. So we're thinking when to launch it. This is still in process. So these are the set of products that we're talking about. And like I said, these are extremely good products that we've got extremely good feedback from all constituents. Now, but Quorit is not just about products, and this is what we have to remember when we talk about Quorit, when we work with Quorit. Quorit is not about products. Quorit goes beyond that. Okay, so if you see our new brochure, this is what we start talking about. Quorit is about an approach. Quorit is about healing a patient, right? Healing a patient so that the quality of the life of the patient is maintained or enhanced, and he can go about his normal day-to-day function without worrying about the hassles that come with when you have a chronic wound. So we have developed an approach to it, which is a process, which is to say, okay, how should a protocol on how wounds, what is it that doctors should do in the whole healing process? So when he comes in first, they have to record the status of the wound and assess it, and then in the next, you compare it to the baseline that you've created, and hence you see how the progress of the wound is happening, which I think almost no doctor in any of these countries that we're talking about does as of now. These are things that are good practices that are promoted across the world by a lot of the great, the bigger institutions and the more famous institutions, but these are not done in India. The second thing about in this line is, like I said, the Curo Guide, which is an assessment tool which helps with it. What we are also doing is we realize that we have to we are also developing some technology tools, and some of you know about it. We are developing technology tools, which is starting off with an app, which ensures compliance to these, which will ensure compliance to this whole. I don't have anything to show to you, but hopefully in a month or so we'll have something to show. But in concept, this is an app that will ensure that the protocol is compliant with, and patient also has information about how the wound is healing. Because a lot of times what happens is, after the first dressing, second dressing, patient doesn't know what if there's an improvement or not unless he's told by the doctor. So just by eyeballing the wound, it is difficult to find out for the patient. So we are coming up with objective parameters that the doctor will fill in, and he will chart it out over a period of time and share that chart with the patient, so that the patient has an objective view. So it's like saying, okay, my hemoglobin level is 12 today. Okay, if you just say that, the patient doesn't know anything, right? But if you say that the hemoglobin level from the last time you came in after you took the medicines I gave you has moved to 13, and then it will move to 15, you see it's improving. But beyond that, if you tell him that the safe range for this or the normal range for this is 12 to 24, something like that, then he knows that he has reached a certain stage where he is getting better. So no one is doing that for a wound right now, and there's no objective way of doing that. So we are building a system, an app, which will enable the doctor to enter these parameters in a real, quick, and easy way,